here we go. Bulldogs left to right. They win the faceoff and fire it into the BG end. Cronin chases it down behind his net. Leaves it there. There's a turnover in front of the net. Backhand scores right off the bat. Owen. I think it's Derry. No, it's Owen Roberto.
Wow, that was quick.
Owen Roberto unassisted. 10 seconds in. 14:50 of the first period.
Well, there's our fast start, Harry.
That was a misplay by Cronin. He kind of chipped the puck backwards, but he didn't realize that Roberto was right there, picked it up, stepped out in front, and backhanded past the keeper, Evan Butler. And Giroux gets an assist on that one. So now the face-off is going to be to the right of Evan Butler on that shot. Bulldogs up quickly here, 1-0. It looks like BG trying to get a change, but Bedford, being the higher seed, gets the last change, so they send some of the Cardinal players back to the bench. Quinlan Kerr on the face-off against Sean Kelly. He gets waved out of the circle. Somebody's got to take this face-off.
BG's a little confused.
Yeah, I think Max Trawick is going to come out and play center here. So finally we have it shaked out. Puck is dropped. Won by BG, cleared to the far board, and carried out of the zone, flipped up. Broken up momentarily there by Moores. You have a hand up on the officials. This a penalty? It looks like it's going to be a penalty. And Bedford touches up, and they're going to call a hook on somebody on the Bulldogs. So the Cardinals are going to go on a power play.
It's Brian Greer. I think they're going to get Brian Greer.
Brian Greer goes in, number 29. 14-17 into this period, with the Bulldogs leading 1-0. BG is going to get their chance on the power play. So Wozlak's back out there on the penalty kill, along with Brady Burke and Tim Purcell. He tries to clear it out, can't, held in there in the corner. There's Pat Madden. Up high, a shot. That was by number 15, Mike Schaff, but Wozlak blocks it, and the puck goes all the way back into the BG end. Now they recover. 1:36 to go in the power play for BG. Puck is fired in high over the head of Guimont. Arhat Vadia winds up and sends it along the board and back into the BG zone. Brady Burke on the forecheck, harassing men right there, watching, waiting for them to make a move. Madden has to hit the brakes and get away from him. Then finally he leaves it there for Sean Wilson. Aaron Pratt brings it into the Bedford end. He gets ridden out. Vadia meets him, gets the puck, clears it up. The puck is loose in the face-off circle. Bouncing around. Backhand attempt to clear, no good, still in the zone. Madden takes a shot, didn't get all of it. That goes wide. Now finally, Vadia winds up and gets it out of the zone. And Bedford clears and makes a quick change. Now the forechecker beats him to the puck. Gets ridden into the board, no call there. Wozlak to Giroux. Giroux's got time. Waits, gets it over to his partner Burke. Or Greer, Derek Greer. Sends it all the way down. Just 17 seconds left in the Bedford penalty. Giroux meets it at the blue line, fires it in. It goes into the netting, and we get a whistle and a face-off here with 12:27 to go in the period. And a pretty good penalty kill.
Darn right. You got Mr. Energy out there, Cam Wozlak. Love the energy he brings to this line, this unit.
So the face-off is going to be in the BG end. Nyland here. He wins it, but BG comes away with it. This is Woodford. Brings it into the zone, hits a defenseman, then has to fire it in. Along the wall, Ben Young gets it to the point. And a score right there by number 7, Sam Cronin. A screenshot that beats Shea Guimont.
I think that was tipped by Logan. It was tipped by Woodford.
We'll find out. We'll see what the official scores say, but it's a 12-13. BG ties it up. And was it a power play, or did the penalty expired by that time? I think it did.
The penalty expired.
So not a power play goal, but it's all tied up. That's all that matters. Off the face-off, Guertin has to fight two players to get the puck into the zone. Quinlan Kerr chases him down. Picked up by the Cardinals. They get taken down. Amaral gets wiped out on the blue line, as does Will Scott. He takes the hit as well. Purcell. Now BG takes over. Off the stick of Ben Young. Arhad Vadia is there. Takes it behind the net, sends it up the board to Quinlan Kerr. Leaves it there for Brett Nyland. Nyland over the red line, takes a long shot. And Evan Butler can't quite catch it, goes off his glove. He pulls it in with a stick and we get a whistle.
So we've had two things happen already. Bedford off to a quick start, and one thing we did want to do was make that mistake at that penalty. That kind of cost us a little bit there.
So the face-off to the left, or to the right of Butler. They tried to get it back to Luke Moores. They went past him. Back into the Bedford zone. Held in there momentarily. Here's a chance for BG. Madden, he gets checked off the puck. Centering pass, though, gets knocked away. And Wozlak picks it up. Oh, a big hit laid right there on number 19, I believe that was. Is this going to get a call? Yeah, Owen Roberto took a big hit on the wall there, but the officials did not deem that worthy of a penalty. So play resumes. Luke Morris fires it in for Andrew Johnson. In the face-off circle, BG recovers. Chip it off the board. Here's Madden. Goes into the corner. Millward back there as well. But Luke Morris settles it down. Tries to hit Andrew Johnson, too far for him. Goes all the way to Sean Wilson, who kicks it in. Now Morris has it. Brian Greer backhands it toward the BG net. And Butler decides to play it safe and put a glove on it.
Had plenty of time to play that puck. I'm not sure why he held on to that.
Well,
Just want to keep the play moving.
I think just a very conservative play there.
Right.
Just, he had one Bedford player closing in. He didn't want to risk chipping it over to a teammate and misplaying it there. So 10:37 to go here in the first period, all tied up at 1. Off the face-off, it's loose. Now finally picked up by BG. Trying to split the defense. That's Mike Kiley. Eventually loses it, and Brett Nyland takes it over. Nyland gets it into the neutral zone, knocked back in by Cam Avery. Max Trawick now tries to get it into the zone. Picked up by Sean Kelly. Sean hits the brakes. Sends it low to Trawick. Tries to center it. And a save right there by Guimont on number 22, Sean Kelly.
So we're seeing, Harry, BG's got some speed. So Bedford's trying to adjust to that speed, and I think they're doing a good job right now.
So the face-off now to the left of Guimont. Won by BG, shot from the point, hits a leg. Then gets knocked behind the net. Vadia with it. Off the board now to Roberto. Roberto trying to fight off a check. Chips it over to Purcell. Purcell loses it momentarily, fighting against two BG players. Now we get a whistle here. And they're gonna call this a hand pass on Bedford. So the face-off's gonna come right back, and it'll be to the right of Shea Guimont with 9:48 to play here in the first period.
I'd like to say that they're feeling each other out, but they're not. I mean, these teams know each other very well.
They're letting it all hang out here. So Wozlak gets chased out of the face-off circle. Brady Burke takes it. Now Luke Moores wins it. Up to Wozlak off his stick into the BG end, where Mike Schaff plays it. He fires it all the way in. This will be an icing. So the puck comes all the way back to the BG end.
Marty's changing lines pretty quick, which I think is a really good thing. He's trying to combat and keep BG off their game right now.
Off the face-off, won by Bedford, a shot by Brian Greer, a blast that's gloved by Butler. So bad news from the BHS gym. Malvern winning 67-57. Bedford had it down to a two-point game with 2 minutes to play, but the Broncos pulled away. So the Bulldogs are one and done in the finals as far as boys basketball. Don't forget the girls play tomorrow at Exeter against the same BG Cardinals. Now here's a turnover at the blue line. Shot on goal, goes off a leg. Picked up by Brett Nyland. Nyland turning on the Jets into BG zone. Takes a shot, takes another shot. And there's a save by Butler. Here's Quinlan Kerr stepping in front just like Roberto did. But this time Butler is ready and makes the save and we get a whistle.
The line is so quick. The Quinlan Kerr line. They just do a great job of cycling through and knowing where each other are on the ice.
Logan de Bonville now on the ice. Actually, he's not going to take the face-off. Matt Lipinski is. Nope, now de Bonville's going back. Puck is loose. Shea Lucantoni picks it up, tries to get it back to Giroux. He takes a shot from the point. That gets chipped away. Lipinski back to de Bonville behind the net, goes up the wall. And Woodford is there for BG. Giroux goes all the way back to pick up the puck from the Bedford end. Fires it into the neutral zone where Amaral had it. Now pass up to Ben Young, brings it in, tries to split the defense. They're going to say he was offsides.
It's kind of a late call, but I do agree with it.
Better late than never. So the face-off in the neutral zone. Puck is along the wall. Both teams fighting for it. Finally squirts into the Bedford end. Goes to Ben Young. He gets checked off. Arhad Vadia takes a hit right there from Amaral. As does number 20, Woodford for BG. Vadia in the neutral zone. Fires it in. Goes all the way behind the net where Mike Schaff plays it. Long lead pass. Vadia has to chase it. Gets to it first, chipped up. Held in by BG. Here's Ben Young along the wall. Sends it down low to Woodford. Still behind the net. There's a wraparound attempt. And Guimon's got his pad right there. Puts a glove on and gets a whistle. And we get a stoppage in play.
I think they're letting him play, Harry, because Brady Burke got cross-checked right in the back. He wasn't even playing the puck, and they let that go. That was pretty apparent. It was right in front of the refs, and they didn't call anything.
All tied up at 1, 7:41 left here in the first period. Max Trawick is going to take this face-off against Brett Nyland. Luke Moores wins it. Puck shot off the wall into neutral zone, fired right back in there by Sam Cronin. Brian Greer fires a long shot. This is going to be an icing. So the puck will come all the way back into the Bedford end.
It's worth noting here, Harry, that BG is covering the sides for Bedford transitioning out of the zone, and the middle's wide open for Bedford.
So Trawick against Nyland again. Morris sends it across to Brian Greer. Feeds the puck up for Quinlan Kerr. Falls down at the blue line. Has the BG man land right on top of him. Trawick along the wall, plays it. Sends it into neutral zone. Still bouncing around. Finally comes up with it in the Bedford end. Now Quinlan Kerr takes it away. He gets checked off. Gets it right back. Loses it again. Now Luke Morris has it. Up to number 26, Will Scott. Big hit right there. You can hear the boards rattling. Guertin now behind the net. Up to Trawick. Here's an opportunity for Kelly. Coming in low, behind the net, centers it up to Pratt. Pratt gets checked. He evades a check, goes behind the net. Pratt still with the puck, gets it to the point. His point man sends it back down. Now Bedford takes over. Here's a turnover. Madden with the shot, it gets blocked. And it goes into the neutral zone. Brian Greer winds it up around the wall. It goes to Wozlak in the neutral zone. He tries to drop it back. Nobody home. Here's an opportunity for BG. Shot and save on Madden. Guimont swallows it up.
That was kind of a play that just seemed out of sorts. They had 4 guys sitting. Puck goes up the side. One guy comes up. The other guy didn't see there was nobody there.
No, that drop pass was to a BG player. That was a dangerous play. Exactly 6 minutes left here in the period. Tied up at 1. Off the face-off to the left of Guimont. It goes to Owen Roberto. He gets pushed right down. A lot of that going on today. Officials letting that get away. Shot up the wall to Brady Burke. Burke to Nyland. They're going to wave that off, the shot on goal, because it was offsides.
Maybe I didn't see that. I thought they went in at the same time.
Now Cam Wozlak ready to take the face-off here against Derek Amaral. He hits the puck first and sends it into the BG end, where Cam Avery plays it. Avery gets checked. Roberto goes into the corner along with Wozlak. 2-on-2 in the corner, waiting for somebody to come up with the puck. Now it looks like Wozlak does. Gets it down low to Roberto, centers a shot and scores! Cam Wozlak from Owen Roberto, 2-1 Bedford. Nice give and go there. Wozlak gets it down low to Owen Roberto. And then Roberto feeds him right in the slot. Beats Evan Butler for the goal. At 5:24 of the first period, Bedford up 2-1.
What a beautiful play, Harry.
Puck is shot into the BG end where Schaff chases it down. Goes up the wall. Max Trawick with it. Now up to Sean Kelly. Wheeling around, centering pass intercepted by Arad Vadia. Held in at the blue line by number 23, which I do not have on my roster. Do you have a 23 for BG?
I do not.
I do not either. It's not on the official program either, so number 23 is a mystery. We'll try. Well, between periods, we'll get a name for number 23. But right now, we do not know who he is for BG. In the meantime, the face-off comes out into the neutral zone. It'll be Brett Nyland there. And it's picked up by the Bulldogs and fired in. BG gets it back. Now Tim Purcell gets it again. Fires it down deep. Will Scott chases it down. It goes up the wall. Held in there by Nyland. Sends it back down low. Mike Schaff sends it up the board. Held in again by Bedford. Purcell takes a shot. That goes wide. Still behind the net. Now along the wall. Purcell pinches it off, but now he loses it to Sean Kelly. Now here we go the other way. Quinlan Kerr's shot goes off a leg. Goes off that mystery number 23. Fired up along the wall and into the neutral zone. Brian Greer takes a cross check in the back, no call. Sean Kelly fires it down. Arad Vadia picks it up for Bedford. 4 minutes left in the first period. Bedford up 2-1. In the slot, there's a shot on goal and a rebound that goes wide. Number 12, Patrick Madden with an opportunity there for the Cardinal. Now a long shot is going to be covered up for a whistle by Guimont. And we'll get a face-off. Trying to see what that announcement's all about. Can't make it out. Anyway, the face-off is to the left of Guimont. It's going to be Pat Madden against Cam Wozlak, 12-on-12 here. Back to the point, and the shot kicked away. That was Cronin from the point. Guimont with the save in the corner now. Madden takes a hit from Brady Burke. Still trying to come out with the puck. Owen Roberto has to pull up, but he manages to get the puck out of the zone. Now Cronin tries to send it out. Burke sends it right back into the Cardinal end. Sullivan or Butler sets it up. Up the wall to Aaron Pratt. Held in there by Will Scott. Now it squirts out of the zone. Brian Greer is back there to pick it up. Takes it all the way behind the net. Up the wall for Nyland. He can't control it, but Bedford still has it. Quinlan Kerr firing it deep into the BG end. Now chipped out of the zone, and Brian Greer tries to hit Quinlan Kerr with a pass, can't quite do it. Under 3 minutes to play in the first, 2-1 Bedford. Here's a shot from Greer that sails over the net. Aaron Pratt tries to get it out of the zone. Quinlan Kerr fights off a check, now finally gets it down low. Will Scott is down low behind the net. He takes a check. Kerr with it, rebound. He tried to get it to Nyland, just missed it. Now here's Greer from the blue line. That hits a body and goes over the net. Bedford controlling play here. Quinlan Kerr goes off his shin guard, tries to center it, but it's intercepted by the Cardinals. Hits a body, stays in. Will Scott still with it. Now finally it goes out of play, but the face-off is going to stay in the BG end with 2:13 to go, and Bedford leading by 2-1.
You know, Harry, that line, they are scrappy. They're full of energy. They rotate well. They're really keeping the defense off guard there.
So Wozlak on the face-off. Puck is sitting in the circle. No one's got it quite yet. Now when Roberto goes into the corner, fighting off two Cardinal players. Up the wall, Brady Burke meets it. Leaves it there for Owen Roberto. Owen wheeling around, tries to get it to Wozlak. Wozlak can't get off his man, Sean Wilson. Now the Cardinals break out. Here's a chance for Madden. He gets smoked right there by Brady Burke as he tried to get into the slot. Now Woodford behind the net tries to center it. It goes all the way to the blue line, goes out of the zone. BG has to get onside. Now Burke picks it up for Bedford and slides it down low. Burke following the puck. Roberto gets it in the corner, takes a sharp angle shot that gets deflected behind the net. In the corner and off the glass. Cardinals clear, but Giroux is right there to get it out. Now it's fired right back in. Derek Greer to Giroux. He can't hit it far enough, so Ben Youngpet gets it. He tries to center it. And Guimont had a glove on it, and the BG player tried to dig it out, but the officials blew the whistle.
The ref lost sight of it, Harry. Anytime a ref loses sight of that puck, they're going to blow the whistle. That's a good thing. That's a good call.
That was a good call. And I'm trying to get the number of that player. Can't quite make it out. I think it's number 9, Derek Amaral, who tried to stuff it from under Guimont's glove. Now the face-off, won by Bedford. Brian Greer gets it up the wall. A little bit of a collision there. Kerr gets knocked down. Sam Cronin in the corner. Fires it up the wall. Vadia holds it in for Bedford. Backhands it down low. Will Scott is there. Centering pass. Misses everybody. Goes all the way back. No icing here because it was a Bedford player that shot it. Guimont leaves it there for Will Scott. Now Quinlan Kerr up to Brett Nyland. He's got Will Scott with him. Vadia trailing. Will Scott evades a check. Gets it to the net. Picked up there by Sean Kelly for BG. And he carries it out of the zone. Now Luke Vogel fires it into the Bedford end. And Bedford gets it right out. Kerr, long shot. Gloved by Evan Butler. He leaves it there for his teammate Mike Schaff. 5 seconds to go in this period. Long lead pass. Is there enough time to get a shot away? I don't think so. There's the buzzer. 3 goals, 2 of them for Bedford. Bulldogs up by 1.
Good fierce period, good back and forth. The speed of BG was matched with the speed of Bedford, and I think it makes for great hockey. These two teams know each other so well, and I think that's why you saw the type of play that you did, because these teams know each other so well.
And Stephen Tempesta is back 5-1. Now me and Tommy Huth are prepared to bring you second period action with Bedford going from right to left and leading 2-1. Wozlak against Madden once again start this period. And Wozlak sends it forward, but it's Madden who comes up with the puck and he fires it into the Bedford end. Giroux goes back to chase it down, sends it up the board. Pratt is there for BG. He can't control it. Now Madden with it again, tries to feed it in tight. And Shea Guimont puts a pad down. Fights off the jam effect there by Aaron Pratt trying to stuff the puck into the net. No dice though.
He's so fundamentally sound, Harry.
The whistle is going to blow and stop play. Now the face-off, Bedford controls it. High off the glass. It meets Brady Burke in the BG end. Burke goes into the corner and takes a hit.
They're calling a penalty on that.
And this is going to be a penalty. Here's a Roberto with a shot. And Evan Butler made the save from point-blank range, but that's going to put BG in the box. Number 15, Mike Schaff for boarding. Brady Quinn. No,
Brady Burke.
Brady Burke. Thank you.
It's just a tough play,
Brady
Harry.
Quinn.
When you're that
He plays a quarterback for the Browns.
When you're that close to the boards and you got your back turned, that was a no-brainer.
He had his head down
that
a
was
little bit
no-brainer.
too. Yeah, he took a shot to the head. So Owen Roberto now on the face-off. They control it. Derek Greer sends it all the way across the board where Owen Roberto meets it. He takes a check, but he gets it to the point to Brett Nyland. Nyland across to Drew. He's got a lane, takes a shot that goes wide. Now Nyland's got to chase back because he abandoned his point, and instead the puck goes all the way back. Good idea, but he was just in the wrong place, the wrong time. Now the lead pass misses everybody, and it's fired right back in by Sam Cronin deep into the Bedford end. 1:30 to go here in the power play. Long pass across to Brett Nyland. He goes across ice and now enters the BG zone, pulls up, sends it into the corner where Roberto and Burke try to get to it. Nyland can't hold it in. Bedford has to regroup. Giroux over to Burke. Brady Burke with the puck, taking it down to the goal line. He takes a hit. Puck is in the skates. Greer joins him. Now back to the point to Giroux, across to Nyland. Owen Roberto at the face-off circle at the half wall. Nyland from the blue line takes a shot. Loose puck, and wow, Giroux just missed putting it away.
Wow.
How did he miss that?
There were two of them there. Johnny Giroux and Brady Burke both had a whack at that puck.
Oh, what a close call there for Bedford. That puck was sitting wide open. All Giroux had to do was just tap it into the open net, and somehow it got knocked away.
Like what they did there. That was a good play.
43 seconds to go here in the power play for the Bulldogs. Off the faceoff, won by BG. Cronin goes behind the net. He takes a check there from Derek Greer. Now Brady Burke gets into the fray, into the other corner. Now finally BG gets it, but it's held in there by Roberto. Sends it down low to Burke. Burke to Greer. Now it squirts out and it's finally cleared away where Nyland grabs it with his glove in the neutral zone. 15 seconds to go in the Bedford power play. Nyland evades one check, gets away from another, now pulls up, fires it down low for Cam Wozlak, who's on the ice now. Wozlak to Derek Greer, up to Giroux. Giroux barely holds it in. His shot squirts wide. Roberto chases it down. Now we get a whistle. And they're going to say the puck left the blue line and was offside. I don't think so.
Three seconds after that.
I think Giroux held it in. And Bill Jennings, our cameraman, who was literally sitting on the blue line, says it did not go out of bounds or out of play. So anyway, the penalty is over for BG. And now the puck is in the neutral zone with both teams at even strength. Cronin. He had the puck taken away from him. Will Scott. Now Nyland with a chance. Now taken away by Derek Amaral. Skating in. Get broken up. Now Schiff picks it up. He can't do anything with it. Long pass up to Quinlan Kerr. Oh, we have an injured player too. BG player is down. Holding his leg. It's a knee injury for, is that Schiff? Number 15? It is. He had a collision. I think it was a knee-on-knee collision.
It was just nothing had happened. They were just coming right at each other, Harry.
So we're going to have a stoppage of play here now while the trainers come out and work on Schiff. He's trying to stand up. He's in some pain. Skating off on one leg. They give him a round of applause for picking himself up off the ice and
One of the worst
getting to the
collisions to
bench.
have in this game is a knee on knee.
So 11:47 left here in the second period, and the teams now return for a face-off in the BGN. It's going to be Matt Lipinski taking this face-off. Instead, the Cardinals win it. Fire it up the board to Mike Kiley. He gets by his man. Now Kiley coming in, 3-on-1. Tries to make a pass. Vadia breaks it up. Good thing, too. Now Kiley goes down, and they're going to call that. They're going to say tripping call on Bedford. BG goes to the power play. It really looked like he just blew a tire.
I think he just blew a tire on that, to
I don't
be
think
honest
he
with
had
you.
a stick in his legs at all, but that's what the officials say. So going to the box, it's going to be Shea Lucantoni. And BG will now have the power play for the next 2 minutes. Max Trawick on the faceoff for the Cardinals. It's won by BG. Cronin from the point sends it across to Abbott. Abbott at the point again, winds up, takes a shot that goes wide. Now Cronin along the wall. Gets it to Abbott, his shot, score! Power play goal for BG. The shot over Guimont's left shoulder, over his glove hand, and it ties it up 2 apiece. Costly penalty there on Bedford. Now we're all tied up here at the 11-12 mark of the second period. Off the face-off. There's a turnover picked up by Amaral. Shot on goal goes wide into the neutral zone. Sean Wilson chases it down. Abbott, he fires it in. Here's Brian Greer, tries to get up to Owen Roberto. Misses him. Now Greer gets the puck back. Goes up the wall to Brady Burke. He backhands it in. Owen Roberto chasing it behind the net. He gets there first. Gets driven in by Abbott. Now fired up the wall. Held in there by Brian Greer. His shot saved through a maze. Another save. Now here's Greer. Gets it across to Luke Moores. And another save there by Sullivan. Another shot. And another shot. Puck is just laying there. Nobody sees it right away. Now back to the point. Here's a shot by Kerr, and it hits Burke in the shoulder. We get a whistle and a slashing call on somebody. Is this going on BG?
It is.
And this is going to go on Avery Abbott. He's going to go off for 2 minutes. So a flurry of activity there for Bedford. Unable to beat Evan Butler. But they will have a man advantage here for 2 minutes.
You know, that last power play goal, I don't think Shea saw that puck completely, Harry. You can see it.
It looked clearer from here, but I think you're right. He might have. It might have been obscured. So anyway, here's the face-off. Owen Roberto out there with Derek Greer along with Brady Burke. Now Brady Burke's going to take the face-off. Goes back to the point to Giroux. Now Nyland shot from the point. That hits a body. Giroux gets it in the corner, sends it down low to Burke. Burke in the corner has got some room to operate. Over to Greer. Roberto on the half wall to Nyland, floating the blue line. Roberto sends it down low, hits a leg, and it goes out of play, out of the zone. We're going to have to clear the zone and get back on side. 9:50 to go, 1:35 left on the Bedford power play here. Avery Abbott in the box for tripping or slashing. The pass hits a leg and gets shot right back into the Bedford zone. They have to regroup. Now here's Giroux coming out from behind his net. Pass up to Brett Nyland, crosses the blue line. Nyland still with it in the face-off circle, carries it into the corner. Brady Burke joins him there. Now Roberto gets it to the point to Derek Greer. Greer floating along the blue line to Roberto. Roberto's shot hits a leg. Giroux has to chase back to get it. That leaves the zone. We're going to have to clear it again. Get onside. Long pass. Greer takes it back into the BGN. Fires a sharp angle shot. That one handcuffed Butler momentarily. Now Nyland keeps it on the other point. Greer down low. Has some trouble securing that puck. Finally does. Being watched there by Cronin. Still with it. Now Roberto on the half wall. Cross ice pass, shot, and a save by Butler. That was a quick fire there by John Giroux. But Butler's anticipating it.
Sorry, Harry. That's a great play. They're pulling everybody over to one side, and they're pulling the weak side forward over towards the slot. That's a great play.
29 seconds left in the Bedford power play here. 8:42 left in the second period, all tied up at 2 apiece. Wozlak is out there for the face-off, along with Will Scott and Arhat Vadia. Puck is shot off the wall, and here's a 2-on-1 opportunity for BG. There's a shot that hits Tim Purcell's stick and goes high and wide. That was Aaron Pratt with the shot on net. Shorthanded opportunity there for the Cardinals.
Please, you can't let that happen. Not on a power play.
Face-off is to the right of Guimont. Picked up by Bedford. And a pass across to Wozlak, who gets it into the zone but gets chased off the puck. Now held in there by Purcell, now taken right back. Here's Amaral. Sends it all the way down to the Bedford end as the penalty expires on Avery Abbott. Bishop Guertin back to full strength. In the neutral zone, Wozlak gets it across to his teammate Kerr. Now we get a whistle, and what is this, another penalty or offsides?
Offsides.
Offsides, okay. A bit of a jumble as the Bedford Bulldogs tried to get into the BG zone.
You know, Bedford's had great success getting into their own zone, and now BG's starting to stack the blue line.
8:02 to go here in the second. Luke Vogel on the faceoff for BG. They win it, but still loose in the neutral zone. Finally knocked into the Bedford end, where Brian Greer gets it up to Kerr. Intercepted there by Kelly Ryan. That's number 23. We finally got a name with the number, Kelly Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly's the name. Brother of Sean Kelly. Into the Bedford end. Feed pass is broken up, and now that puck went out of play or out of the zone, and that is an offsides on Avery Abbott and the Cardinals. So we'll get a whistle and a face-off.
Kind of equalizing each other out, Harry, right here. The speed and the physicality. Good breaks, both sides. Good shots on net.
Matt Lipinski's out there on the face-off, but it's won by BG. Shot in there by Mike Kiley, and they're going to say it was off. It was icing. He was over the red line, so that face-off will come all the way back now. 2-2, all tied up.
You know, little things like that, like Steve Tempesta said, you got to tighten it up a little bit when you're on the power play and when you're coming out of your own zone. You just got to be crisp and fundamental.
Now the Wozlak line is out there on the face-off, won by Bishop Guertin. Up off the board into the neutral zone. That's number 6, Trawick, along the wall. They take it into the corner. Still with it along the half wall. Wozlak had a chance to clear it out, but it gets fired right back in. Derek Greer across to Johnny Giroux. Up to Owen Roberto, but it's picked up there by Ryan Kelly and fired down low again. Now Greer tries to rub out his man. Can't quite do it, but Bedford comes up with the puck anyway into the BG zone. Johnny Giroux pulls up, his shot off the blocker. Now Kelly with it again. Abbott back to Kelly, he's got room. Brett Nyland manages to block the puck. Held in there by Giroux, but now finally Guertin's able to get it out of the zone. 6:21 to play here. Derek Greer takes a dangerous route in front of his own net. Still manages to clear the puck away. Bedford makes a change. Now the Bulldogs get control of the puck again. Giroux brings it into the BG zone. Cruising along the wall, tries to center it to Kerr. Broken up. Arhat-Vadia has to chase the puck in a race with Aaron Pratt. Now here's a chance for Bedford going the other way. Quinlan Kerr to Scott. Scott has to take it into the corner. Now Nyland picks it up, sends it to the far corner. Nobody from Bedford there. Patrick Madden plays it. Tries to break out his man. Now here's a chance for Derek Amaral, bring it in. Derek backhand, high over the Bedford net. Patrick Madden with a chance. Broken up by Bedford. BG still with it, down low. They have the puck knocked away. Now they get it to the point. Shot is high. Hits a body right before the Bedford goal, and now finally shot out of the zone. Sam Cronin for BG sends it back in. Now fellow number 7, Arhat-Vadia, has it for Bedford. And here's the chip to Kerr. Kerr might have a chance. All alone, Kerr, and a beautiful save by Evan Butler on the breakaway. Gets a pad down on the backhand by Kerr. Bedford holding it in on the wall. Still in play. Now it finally squirts out, fired right back in. Bedford has to get onside. They make a change. Sean Wilson fires it up, and we're going to get a whistle here. What are they saying?
Offsides.
What, that late? They're waiting a long time to call those offsides plays. You know, I thought
Cam came off the bench and he crossed. He thought the ref thought he crossed the line.
I thought maybe okay, because I thought maybe it was a too many men situation. So the face-off in the neutral zone. Trawick here against Waslak. 4:33 left in the second period, all tied at 2 apiece. Luke Moores had it momentarily. Now he turns it over. Here's Mike Kiley in the slot, fires it off the crossbar and it bounces in front of the net. Cleared away by Bedford. Here's another shot, and Guimont's able to follow it up, and now a BG player collides with Guimont. And the Bedford players do not like that, and they send the message right back, get away from our goalkeeper.
Yeah, he had the puck, and I'm kind of wondering why the ref is going to let that go.
And I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
I think they're going to send BG to the box. Or is this a warning? No, nope. This is what? Are they sending? Okay, not a penalty. I get you. They're sending a warning. Now there's some more pairing off in front of the Bedford net there while the officials are talking to the benches. Maybe they're just giving the benches a warning here. And you can see that number 29, Brian Greer, one of the captains, asking, hey, you know, our guy's getting stabbed with a stick. He's already got the puck under control. Why is that not a penalty? Well, the officials aren't being swayed.
Really kind of surprised that wasn't a penalty. That was definitely goalie interference. Clear possession of the puck. You can't be sliding into hitting the goalie like that.
In the meantime, Mike Schaff headed for the locker room, so his day's done, more than likely. He had that knee-on-knee collision earlier.
Right.
4:14 to go here in the second period, all tied up at 2. Face-off is going to be outside the Bedford zone. It's Amaral against Nyland. Bedford comes up with it. Will Scott carries it in. High shot, gloved by Evan Butler. And we'll get a whistle in the BG end with 4:06 to go.
You know, what we said, Harry, before the face-off here, is these guys got to keep their composure right now. You can't let something slip up. You got to keep it.
Face-off to Butler's left. Fan shot there by Bedford. Nyland didn't get all of that. Now he sends it down low to Kerr. Kerr gets knocked down in the corner. Now he gets right back up again. Shields the puck with his body. Backhand over the net. Will Scott in the other corner to Nyland. Big collision there. Scott tries to keep the puck pinned on the corner, but instead it's broken out by BG. Number 9, Derek Amaral. He gets checked at the blue line, and Nyland comes back for the puck. He winds up losing it. Here's a turnover. Centering pass misses the BG player, and now Bedford comes back the other way. Will Scott loses the puck. It would have been an offsides if he touched it anyway. Derek Amaral sends it across, but he fans on it, so Scott gets a chance on it. Long shot that goes wide of the BG net. Now Kerr with it. He can't put a stick on it. Pat Madden backhands it into the Bedford end. Here's a centering pass back to Madden, didn't reach him. Derek Greer takes it away. Now here's a chance for Bedford, 3-on-2, long shot, saved by Butler. He pulls it in, put the glove on it, gets a whistle at 3:01 to go.
Just back and forth, back and forth. Tell me these teams don't know each other very well here.
Well, action going both ways here. All tied up, 2-2. Not like the other game. Our earlier game was a blowout from the second period on, 6-1 for Concord. This one's a dogfight. Cam Woslak on the faceoff for Bedford. Shot off the wall, held in there by Purcell. Now he can't hold it in. Puck leaves the BG zone, and we get a whistle here. What are they going to call that? Hand pass?
I didn't see it. I think I was blocked out right here, but I think that's what they might have called it.
And the faceoff will be right at center ice. So Woslak will face off against Christian Millward. Puck slides back into the Cardinal end where Sean Wilson chases it down. He turns it over in the corner, now gets it right back. Up the wall, Vadia is there to meet it, takes a wrister, hits a body, goes behind the net. Avery Abbott in the corner. He gets checked. Owen Roberto fighting for possession. Puck squirts out. Now Brady Burke in the corner, off the wall, tying up two BG players. Now they finally break it out. Vadia has a chance to keep it in. He does, takes a shot, hits Woslak on the leg. And now it's floating in inside. Roberto had a chance in the slot there. He wheeled around, couldn't get the shot away without hitting somebody. Now the Cardinals coming back the other way, trying to get past the defenseman. Instead, the puck goes right to the goaltender, Guimont. Now we have a little bit of meetings of the minds and behind the net there.
As soon as Tim Purcell got there, the pushing stopped. He's a big boy.
2:01 to play in the second period, all tied up at 2 apiece. Hope you're enjoying the action here on Bedford 105.1 and BCTV 23.
You know, we haven't been too physical of a team this year. We're never really that physical, but I think we're doing a good job of meeting their physicality, but by maintaining our composure too.
So Trawick on the faceoff. Bedford controls it, held in there by Kiley. Kiley tries to get by his man, can't do it. Now a centering attempt to Avery, gets away from him and goes right back into his own zone. Here's a turnover, Nyland's got a chance, takes a wrister, just misses the post. Now along the wall, here's a chance from the post, from the point, that goes all the way out of the zone. Brian Greer had to play it. Now coming back the other way, Max Trawick takes a big hit from Luke Moores. Big collision right there, but they still control the puck. Now it leaves the zone. Fired in, Moores. He's watching Kiley. Centering attempt there is broken up. Puck is just kind of going back and forth here. Brian Greer for Bedford takes the long wrister. Easy save there for Evan Butler. He'll hold on to it for a whistle with 1:02 to play in the second.
There's a dreaded minute left to go in the period. You don't want to let anything bad happen, but on the other hand, you got to remain aggressive, I think.
So Owen Roberto will take the face-off here. Still loose in the face-off circle. Roberto trying to come up with it. He's fighting Avery Abbott. Still along the wall. Now it gets knocked out of the BG zone. Arhad Vadia brings it right back in. He gets nicked as he crossed the blue line. Roberto had a chance to play it. Couldn't hold it in. But Derek Amaral into the Bedford zone. Shot on Guimont. He kicks it away. Madden's shot. That goes wide. John Giroux gets away from one man. Gets it off the board to Roberto. Roberto up ahead to Brady Burke. His shot goes high and wide. Now, oh, and a pass to Woslak. Couldn't get a stick on it. 18 seconds to go. Vadia with it again. Fires it from all the way out by the red line. Winds up in front of the net. Vadia gets it again. High shot. Goes off the glass. 7 seconds to go. Trying to clear it out here. Vadia couldn't quite hold it in. It's out of the zone. And there goes the buzzer, and that ends a frantic second period. Goals by each team. It's 2 apiece.
And here we go. We're ready.
Wozlak at center ice against Derek Amaral. And the official ready to drop the puck. Crowd's fired up. Here we go. Won by BG and fired into the Bedford zone. Nope, hits the glass and goes out of play. We'll get a whistle once again. This time, though, it'll be in the BG end since it was fired out by Sean Wilson. Owen Roberto taking the face-off this time to the right of Evan Butler. Amaral gets waved out. And Patrick Madden takes his place. Won by BG. Passed across to Sam Cronin. And it just leaves the zone, but now comes right back in. Wozlak takes a hit at the blue line, turns the puck over. But Bedford comes right back. Owen Roberto fires it out of play, goes over the glass. I don't think he meant to do that. And we'll have a whistle here in the neutral zone with 14:36 to go in regulation.
He had a lot of room to skate there. I would have kind of liked to see him skate that puck in.
Yeah, it was a little surprising. So the second line out there, Nyland, Kerr, and Scott. Greer and Moores on the defense. Along the wall, BG brings it in. Skating with it, shot blocked by Moores. He fires it up the other wall to Quinlan Kerr. Pass up for Scott, intercepted. Fired right back in by Avery Abbott. Brian Greer plays it behind the net. Sends it up to Nyland. Nyland's got Scott with him along the other wing. Takes a shot. Save there by Butler. In the corner, up the wall, and out of the zone. Greer wheels around, fires a high shot. Butler grabs it and leaves it there for Abbott. Abbott behind the net, escapes the forecheck. And now up the wall, it's fired. Into the corner. Moores gets there first. Now Nyland joins them. Fighting off Patrick Madden. Puck goes into the slot, but Bedford was there to pick up. Kerr going in all alone as his teammates are changing. That gets broken up. And Trawick takes it away. Gets it up to Woodford. Broken up. And Kerr fires it the other way. Meant for Wozlak, too far for him. Now Woodford sends it inside to the point. To number 17, Vogel. Couldn't finish the play, though. Now Arhat Vadia in the corner tries to evade a check there. Behind his own goal. Sends it to Brady Burke. Burke over to Wozlak. Wozlak tries to get by his man, gets a shot on goal, and Butler kicks it away. Now Burke in the corner trying to fight for the puck. Bedford comes up with it. Vadia with a high shot, scores! Arhat Vadia! Arhat Vadia with the goal!
I think that was tipped by Cam.
It did go downward. I thought it went off the glove of Butler. And now the officials are going to talk it over to make sure it wasn't a high stick, but I don't see any indication. Nope, the goal's going to stand. We'll find out if it was Vadia or Wozlak with the goal at the 12:55 mark. Bedford up 3-2. Face off at center ice. Won by BG. Aaron Pratt. So they're going to give the goal to Wozlak. Here's a chance for Madden, a shot, and a save by Guimont right in the breadbasket for the whistle. So Wozlak is credited with the tip.
With the tip, yep.
Vadia's high shot from the point knocked down by Wozlak right in front of the net. Butler couldn't react in time.
Mr. Energy, Harry.
So the face-off now to the left of Guimont. Puck along the wall. Still along the wall. Madden fighting for it. Gets it to the blue line. Fired back down low. Kerr tries to clear it out. Can't quite do it. Now Kerr gets the puck back for Will Scott. Misses him. Fired right back in. Now Giroux playing it. Giroux tries to hit Nyland. Instead, BG coming up the other way. 2-on-1. Kerr tries to get the puck away. Now here's a chance for BG. A shot on net goes wide. That was Aaron Pratt. Now going the other way. Here's Will Scott's high shot, and Butler, boy, that was moving. And Butler got the glove up and made the save. Saw it, but he saw it all the way, but it was moving like a pretty good clip.
And I like it, it's on net. You know, Steve said, make sure the shots are on net.
Exactly 12 minutes left in regulation. Bedford up 3-2. First line back out there. Wozlak takes the face-off. Owen Roberto controlling it on the wall. Gets away from the check. Now he gets pulled down. No penalty. Sam Cronin tries to get it up to his man, number 6, Trawick. Too far for him. Instead it goes to Owen Roberto, and he brings it out. Owen's got 3 of his teammates with him, and Luke Moore's behind him. Takes a high shot, goes off the stick. No, it goes out in front. Brady Burke couldn't make a play on it. Now pass across, misses everything. Luke Moore's shot goes wide of the net. Brady Burke evades one check. There's Wozlak with an attempt. Still loose. Now it goes behind the net. Fired up the board, now to Trawick. Trawick chips it up to Pratt. Instead, Burke gets in the way and fires it right back down low. Nyland on the forecheck against BG. Sent to the other corner. Cronin has to go after it. Held in by Bedford. Brian Greer, his shot hits a bunch of things and finally gets to Evan Butler. He puts a glove on it, and we get a whistle here with 10:56 to play.
I don't know about you, Harry, but I think Bedford is a little bit quicker to the puck right now.
A little more spring in the step. Nyland on the face-off. Puck is loose in the circle. Here's an opportunity for Kerr. Gets it right at the Scott. Scott can get a stick on it. Vadia at the point. He can't keep it in. Here comes BG the other way. Broken up by Tim Purcell. Now there's a shot by Amaral that hits a body. And Purcell gets another chance to clear it out and does. BG have to pull up at the blue line. Now they come in. They're still getting an offsides call, though, saying that Madden was over the line.
Good call.
So we'll have a whistle again in the neutral zone. 10:33 to play.
Well, the third period's not disappointing, Harry. Back and forth, back and forth.
Brett Nyland, he takes the face off. He's out there with Kerr and Scott. BG comes up with it. So Ryan Kelly fires it in. Derek Greer has to go to it in the corner. He steps away from a check. Gets it up to Nyland. Nyland tries to get it out. Finally does. Up to Kerr. Kerr over the line. Oh, they're going to say offsides. Bedford. Scott couldn't keep his skate on the blue line. Oh, well.
Bedford's doing a great job of getting out of their own zone, Harry. And that's why I think BG is a little bit tired. Bedford's coming out of their zone strong and quick, and they're able to set their offense up.
Well, that conditioning really paying off in these situations. Off the face-off, it goes into the BG end. Kelly chases it down. Pass across, and now up to Trawick. Trawick gets it to Sean Kelly. Now Madden gets a hit at the blue line. Now feed down low to Sean Kelly. He can't control it, loses it on the wall, and finally gets it out of the Bedford zone. They try to turn it around. They can't because Trawick is offsides. It'll be an offsides call and a penalty, not a penalty, but a face-off just outside the Bedford zone, out of the blue line. So number 2 line out there for Bedford. It goes into the BGN. Sean Wilson chases it down. He's got Scott forechecking him. Long looping pass, misses everybody. This will be an icing, and we'll go all the way down. We'll get another whistle and a face-off with 9:38 to play here in regulation.
Sure, BG's coach is not happy about that. You never want to do that. There was nobody in the middle of the ice there.
No, that was an unnecessary icing call, or a play anyway. So Nyland again on the face-off to the left of Butler, or to the right of Butler. There's a shot on goal. Butler gets his pad on it, and we get another whistle. Lots of face-offs here. It's going to take forever to get through this third period at this rate. Nyland again lining up. A scrum in the face-off circle. BG comes up with it. Nope. Will Scott able to keep it just inside the blue line, and he still has it along the wall. Gets it to Morris. His shot is intercepted. Now turnover. Greer, and a goal by Brett Nyland on a tip-in. 4-2 Bedford. At the 9:16 mark. And for the first time tonight, a team has taken a 2-goal lead. A great takeaway there.
A great takeaway, great pass. You know, Brett Nyland, he's been on the edge of scoring a lot of goals right now.
So now the Bulldogs have a bit of a cushion with 9:16 to play in regulation, 4-2 lead. And we have an icing right there. Brett Nyland gets the goal.
Yep. Quinlan
Kerr gets the assist on that. He's the one who picked the Bedford player's pocket and fed it to Nyland in front of the net for the tip-in. And we get another face-off to the right of Evan Butler, who's really played a great game today.
He has.
Here's Matt Lipinski. Coach Myers playing some of his third and fourth line players here, giving his his 1 and 2 lines a little rest. Into the corner is a collision. Held in by Vadia, but now taken away by number 19, Millward. He runs into Giroux, loses the puck immediately, and it's fired back into the BGN. Avery going into the corner. Fires it out of the zone. Will this be an icing? No. Guimont's going to play it. Now Giroux winds around. Oh, that hits the player, and Guimont has to make a play. Now the puck is bouncing in the crease. Still loose. Now finally gets away. Here's a shot on goal and hits a body. That was Shea Lucantoni who took the bullet there. Now right back in. Here's a chance on goal for number 20, Woodford. His shot goes wide. Goes to the point. Another shot. That's tipped away. Millward behind the net, looking for a lane to make a centering pass.
Guimont's lost his stick, Harry.
So Guimont has one of the forwards stick in his hands. Here's Avery with a shot, kicked away by Guimont. Now finally, Will Scott's able to come away with the puck, tried to get it to Lucantoni. He catches up to the puck, they're gonna say offsides. But wow, a lot of action there, an unintended action in front of the Bedford net.
Unintended. He is so good fundamentally. If he's not the best goalie in the state, I don't know who is.
And Luke Moritz goes and congratulates him, or gives him a little tap on the head, like, way to save our bacon there, buddy. Now the face-off, I guess they miscalled that offsides. That really wasn't an offside, so they're going to drop it at the center ice here. 7:52 to go here in regulation. Bedford up 4-2. Now they kick out Trawick, and they're going to put Sean Kelly into the face-off. It goes into the BG end. Cronin's unable to play it. Tries to get it up to Trawick. Goes into the neutral zone, and Trawick's got to wait until his man goes onside. Brian Greer catches up to it, tries to get it up the board. Held in at the point. There's a shot on net. Goes wide. Puck off the board. Now Will Scott backhands it up, but he misses Quinlan Kerr on that play. Back into the Bedford end, still with the puck. Heavy check here. Here's Ryan Kelly's shot is blocked. Sam Cronin backhands it into the corner for Trawick. Trawick being watched. Gets it down low, misses his man. And now Luke Morris just decides to fire it out, get an icing and a whistle here.
I think that was a planned icing here.
Just to get a whistle.
Change. Yeah, he wanted to change. Those guys were gassed, Harry.
Bedford leads by 2. It's 4-2. Thanks to goals by
Waslak and
Nyland. Off the face-off, it goes into the corner. And Derek Greer blows the tire, goes down. Patrick Madden's shot is wide. Sean Wilson from the point, his shot is blocked. Now Aaron Pratt with the puck. Still with it, now a turnover here. Brady Burke tries to send his man off. Owen Roberto misses him. Back into the Bedford end, Derek Greer fires it in. Avery Abbott is there for the Cardinals. Now Patrick Madden bringing it in. He gets his pocket picked by Owen Roberto. That's a step by a check. And now here's an opportunity for Brady Burke coming in all alone. Fires just over the crossbar. And then the rebound from Waslak, I believe, or trying to get the number here. It was Giroux.
Yep.
And the save by Evan Butler right there. So another whistle with 6:13 to go in regulation.
Probably going to see BG take a couple chances here, Harry. They're going to have a man or two hanging back. So I think Bedford has a good chance to take advantage of that.
Off the face-off, it goes behind the net, up along the wall. Ben Young is there to play it for BG. Tries to get it up, can't quite do it. Pocket pick by Will Scott. His shot hits the body, goes behind the net. Now finally leaves the neutral zone, back into the BG end. Sam Cronin with it. He's got Kerr all over him, loses the puck to Kerr. Now he gets it back. Now Nyland takes it away. Kerr brings it in, gets it to Scott, takes a shot at angle from the face-off circle. Butler's not able to cover that up. It goes behind the net. 5:33 to play in regulation. Bedford bottling up the Cardinal here. Will Scott, shot through a screen, goes high, misses everything. Clearing attempt, goes off the hand of Tim Purcell. And here the chance for BG. Number 19, Millward, fires it, and Guimont's able to just tip that away into the screen behind him, and we get a whistle.
Marty's doing 30-second shifts right now.
Keeping everybody fresh, getting a lot of ice time for the other players. Wozlak here against Sean Kelly. Won by BG. Mike Kiley tries to get a shot away. He can't. Hits a body. They fire it back in. Luke Moores gets it. Now Brian Greer up the board into the neutral zone. Fired right back in. Guimont tees it up for Moores. Moores goes behind the net. Sends it up for Brady Burke. He has his pocket picked. Sean Kelly goes into the corner. And then Moores lays him out in the corner.
He's going to call an elbow.
So there's going to be a power play here for BG in just a moment right there. They're going to say Moores at the elbow up on number 22, Sean Kelly. So BG gets a power play here with 4:46 left in regulation. Bedford hanging on to a 2-goal lead. Probably not what Coach Myers wanted to see.
Now with a 2-goal lead, Harry, you got to be really careful about what you're doing right now because BG is coming with a lot of energy right now.
So here we go. Face-off is to the left of Guimont. Trawick taking the face-off. It goes to Ben Young, now to the point, down low to Trawick. It hits his leg. Giroux's able to knock it away. Giroux might be able to clear it out. He does. All the way down the ice. Now Will Scott in the race. Instead it goes to Butler, the goalie, who clears it out. And now Derek Greer fires it right back in. Scott has a chance with it along the wall. He gets by his man, fighting for it in the corner. Now he's got to get back and play some defense. BG carrying it over. Oh, come on. I thought that was offside. That puck got behind him, but the official waved it okay. So now they're in the Bedford end, behind the net. Ben Young takes a check from Derek Greer along the half wall, up to the point. This is Kiley. Kiley turns it over. Avery Abbott has to go back into the neutral zone. BG has to get onside. Bedford makes a change. Wozlak is out there. Long pass. Derek Greer's able to intercept it and fire it back down. 1 minute to go on the penalty. 3:54 left in regulation. Now Vadias gets it. He takes a long shot. Just killing time here. Wozlak on the penalty kill on the forecheck. BG unable to get anything going here. Long shot. That bounces dangerously in front of Guimont. Luckily it went wide. Vadia in the corner, two on one. Now it gets to Madden. Madden up to the point. Back to Madden. Takes a shot. That goes wide. To the far point. Abbott holds it in. Gets it across to Madden. Back to Abbott at the blue line. Sends it across to Cronin. There's a shot. Saved by Guimont, backhanded out of the zone. 11 seconds left in the power play. 2:55 in regulation. Here's Cronin carrying it in. Centering pass. Hits a leg. Misses everybody. Derek Amaral with it. Takes a shot. Bedford back to full strength. The puck goes out of the zone. Will Scott on the forecheck. Now Amaral brings it into the Bedford end. Gets past Vadia. Backhand. Saved by Shea Guimont. And then down goes Amaral.
I think they're going to call this goalie interference this time, Harry.
BG just pushing their luck, and now Amaral is arguing his case with the official to no avail. They're going off. Actually, both it's going to be offsetting. Vadia's going off and Amaral both. Hey, you know, I mean, you got to protect your goalie.
You have to protect your goalie.
You know, I mean, they got away with one earlier in the second period. You're not going to put up with that nonsense in the third. So Vadia, I mean, that's a good penalty. You got to do that. At least it's offsetting. The officials saw that anyway. So 5-on-5 right now for the next 2 minutes. Shot from the point by Cronin goes wide. Held in by BG. Derek Greer down low, picks up the puck and then fires it off the glass. Held in by BG once again. Now we get a whistle. Is it a high stick?
Offsides. At least I think it's offside.
I think it might have been a high stick. Played with a high stick.
High stick?
Yeah. Not a high stick penalty, just contact with a puck over the shoulder. So, 2 minutes for slashing on Amaral. And Vadia gets the roughing call for putting Amaral on the ice.
Timeout here right now.
So now 2:15 to go in regulation. 4 minutes of 4-2 is the score. What's the strategy, Coach? What's the strategy?
Well, you know, you have to continue being aggressive, I think, because by being aggressive in a situation like this when you're up 2 goals with 2 minutes left, BG's going to take some chances, and we're going to have an opportunity. So BG's probably going to pull their goalie, I would say, in another 30 seconds, maybe even less.
Mm-hmm. Unless you can keep the puck in their zone.
Unless you can keep the puck in their zone. Keep your composure, right, Harry? I mean, you know you can't allow yourself a stupid penalty. I didn't hear what he said.
And the face-off will be in the Bedford end, to the left of Shea Guimont. 2:15 to play in regulation. 4-2 Bedford. Winner goes to the SNHU Arena for the finals, take on Concord. Nyland on the face-off for Bedford.
Yeah, we got an empty net here, Harry.
So they did pull the goaltender. Shot from the point is blocked. Attempt to clear, successful. Kerr tries to play the puck. It gets chipped right back in. Nyland has it. Now across to Derek Greer. Derek takes a chance on net. It hits a BG player. Cronin gets it. 6-on-5 here. Now here's another attempt. This is going to be, no, not an icing. It said it hit somebody. 1:47 to play in regulation. Cronin carrying the puck. Backhands it into the Bedford end. Greer chases it in the corner with Cronin. He gets there first, gets away from him. Now floats it out. Avery Abbott tried to hold it in, but couldn't. Now BG has to get onside. 1:30 to play in regulation. Abbott still with the puck. Tries to chip it in. Derek Greer chases it down. Sends it up the board. Nyland comes up with it. Now Mike Kiley with it. Mike Kiley in the slot. He gets taken down, no whistle. Sean Kelly for BG, floating around the face-off circle, drops it back down low. Big collision right there with Trawick. Behind the net, 1 minute to go. BG comes up with the puck. They get checked by Giroux. Back to the point. And that goes off Sam Cronin's shot, goes off of Giroux's shin pad and comes out right below our broadcast location here. We get a whistle at 52.3 to play.
I am telling you, Johnny Giroux is a beast tonight. He has been everywhere in that defensive zone.
I kind of wish Derek Greer had gotten the puck over to Giroux instead of going up the other way.
Absolutely.
He probably would have cleared the zone there. So here we go. Sean Kelly on the face-off. Shot by number 13, Kiley. That hits a body into the slot. Wozlak breaks it up. And here comes Wozlak. Here's a chance to go in the net all by itself. Oh, not quite. That shot went off the board and just missed going into the empty goal. And Wozlak couldn't catch up to it. So instead of a goal, we're going to have an icing play and icing call, and the face-off comes all the way back. With Sean Kelly out there, also Mike Kiley. But Bedford wins the face-off. Brian Greer sends it across board. Now gets it back. Tries to get it off the board, but now this time they get it out of the zone. Cronin plays it for BG. 26 seconds to go. Avery Abbott back to Cronin. To Kiley. They can't get it in the zone. Finally, no. Burke breaks it up. Now Burke's got an empty net. He's going to put it in. Goal! Bedford. Empty netter with 14 seconds left to play. And that's going to put it away.
This doesn't get old, Harry, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, what a complete game this team played defensively. What a great game on both sides. We thought the second period was going to be the tell-all. BG scored that one goal in the second period to tie it up, but Bedford came out storming in the third period.
And the BG fans are heading for the exits while the Bedford fans are in full song. 13 seconds to go, 5-2 lead for Bedford. They're going to the finals. They're playing Saturday. They get another chance to defend this title, and that is really amazing. If you look at where this team was before that Wyndham game, you're thinking, no way is this team good. Maybe they'll make the tournament. Maybe they'll get to the quarterfinals. They're not going further than that. Now here they are going to the finals with a chance to defend their title again. To add their trophy case. But they're going to have a hard job trying to do that against Concord. Long shot goes over the net, and that's it. Bedford wins.
What a great game. Solid game all around. I have to take my hats off to the defense in this third period. These guys did such a great job. They were communicating. They moved the puck well. They had great spacing. These guys were unbelievable in the third period.